Let's talk about one name on that retained list, and we all really want him today, and we all know who I'm talking about, but we'll get to that in a minute. Hello and welcome to this video. I hope you are all doing well. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the videos. Please so keep subscribing because we're on the road to 4K. I think I'm about 330 odd off it. If we could do that before we get back to actual regular games, that'd be fantastic. So the player we are all talking about who we really want to sign at Wednesday and continue playing here is, of course, Deshawn Bernard. The 23-year-old came in the summer to us in a bit of a shock way. I think everyone was a bit like, how have we managed to convince him to come here with the whole situation that was going on at the club at the time? And he'd come in and he'd done fantastic. He played 32 times this season. He got 2 assists, 7 yellows and 1 double yellow. And I remember that game, it was bad. And here's the thing. His valuation is about 3.5 million was his highest. It's now about 1.5. But for me, the thing is with this is that we really need to have defenders in this squad. And what Deshawn's done when he's been here, he's been cool, he's been calm, he's been collect, he's been able to play in a system that's ever been changing. We've not had a settled back 4, back 3, whatever you want to call it, all season. And when he come into that position, he played it really well. Now, I don't know if he's going to be staying. Honestly, hand on heart, haven't got a clue on this one, because he did like a promo video with his agency. It was kind of like a highlight reel of everything he was doing this year. Now, that's all well and good. That a lot of players do tend to do these little highlight reels to go, this is the year I've had, I've done really well, I think I've really smashed it out the park, yada, yada, yada. But for me, here's the thing, is the timing of it was just as soon as the retention list came out that day. He waited, or his agent had waited, should I say, because I don't think he has control of his Twitter. I could be wrong. I think it's the agent ran. But he's now taken out of his bio Sheffield Wednesday footballer. It just said Jamaican national team player. And that got a lot of people going, okay, are you actually going? Now, I personally think we've probably seen the last of him in a Wednesday shirt. I think he wants to play at a much higher level. If that's mid-tier Prem, maybe someone who's just come down from the Championship. But I think he's going to someone like an Ipswich. I also think he's the perfect player for someone like a Everton. And Everton, he fits down to a T in their back line. And it's a shame that we got into this situation where we've made players look good who are only here for a short time. And when he initially had the contract put to him, we heard it was 1 year, we all went, how is it 1 year? Why have we only done a 1 year deal for him? And I think it was the case of, look, I will do a 1 year deal, and depending on how you do next season and where you are, I'll go from there. And you don't know what the contract we put in front of him is like. You don't know if he's wanting more money. There was a lot of things said after the West Brom game that apparently that people who know him and are around him were saying, this has been lovely, good luck for next season kind of thing. And people are like, well, you're not staying. And it sounds like he wants to go to higher and better things. Now, I've seen people turn around and said, we are not a stepping stone. And that person being my co-host, Daisy Box. And I agree and I disagree. We are a stepping stone for a lot of people's careers. We have been for a while. People come here to make their name, to show what they can do as being the best player in our team, and then move on. And I understand that. I get that. If you take the blue tinted glasses off, we are a stepping stone. But if you take in the fact that we're potentially going to have, hopefully, Danny signing a new deal to stay here, surely you want to continue that working relationship with Danny and carry on with what you've just been doing. He seemed like he got a good relationship with Chris Powell. We're hoping that Chris Powell signs a new deal as well. I'm very intrigued to see what we do on this front. Now, if he does go, there are a lot of good defenders out there who we can go look at. There's a lot of good free agents that are going to be about. I hope we can keep him and keep him on a long-term deal and convince him of the project we got under Danny. My issue is he got his heart playing elsewhere. The fact that we got him in January, in the summer, was a shock. And the fact that he didn't go higher then was a bit of a shock as well. And I think this is going to be one of these ones where we hear Deshawn Bernard signs X elsewhere and we go, fair enough, good luck to him. I think the bit that'll sting a lot of fans is if he signs for a team in the championship. Because it'll just scream like, well, was it where you wanted to play in a higher tier, or did you just want to go somewhere where you could get a bit more money than we could potentially be offering? I'd like to know in the comment section below what you guys think if he's staying or going. Do you think he's going to be staying, or do you think he's going to be going? I'd like to know the argument for both, why you think both reasons why he could be staying and going. I still, in my head, think he's gone. He's not going to be here next season. And I'm gutted by that. But at the same time, if people don't want to be part of the project and they believe they can go to better things, then good luck to them. I ain't going to have a bad bone to say about it, because at the end of the day, it's his decision. He'll choose what he wants to do. If it's all about money, then fine, chase that. If you want to play a higher tier in the Prem, I get that. Like an Everton, an Ipswich. You could potentially see someone like one of the promoter teams getting him, say, in the playoff. Maybe a Southampton Leeds, whoever wins that game. And I've got that thing where it'll be intriguing to see what happens, because we got potentially a really good defender who we put a contract to, who seemed to got on with everyone. He made a good partnership with people at the club. So let's see where we are. But I personally think he's going. What do you think? Do you think he's going to sign the contract? Yes or no? Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.